I'm an engineer, but unfortunately, I guess that's not what I do. Among my roles, I think, is probably best described as a manager of our firm's business.
That firm is Rick Engineering Company, and Roger Ball is its president and CEO.
In essence, we provide services to design land development projects and civil infrastructure for both public and private clients.
In his childhood, there may have been hints of future endeavors.
When I was a kid growing up, I loved to play with toys, trucks, and motor cranes, erector sets, Lincoln logs. I loved to build things.
Building, it seems, was destined to play a role throughout his life.
And that was simply because as I tagged along with my father, ever since I was probably 6 or 7 years old, during the summers I'd go to work with him, and he was a carpenter, he was a general contractor then, and I loved the business. I loved working in that sort of environment.
He chose engineering over architecture, and
the basis of my career started with my training and my education as an engineer from San Diego State. I was working at the time in construction. I was doing that, actually working in construction, before I started at San Diego State.
What he learned at SDSU and has come to appreciate as an employer is the quality of that education.
Any individual that comes out of this school is able to get a job, period. And those that are able to get some intern experience in their junior and or senior years are hot commodities. They command a decent a very competitive wage upon graduation, and they're able to fit right in, are some of the most productive and proficient employees that we have. And that happens year after year after year.
To help ensure that continuity, he serves on the Dean's Advisory Board, pointing to the Engineering and Interdisciplinary Sciences Complex as one of the college's many successes.
Some of the research that's being done and some of the projects, sometimes in collaboration with other universities like MIT and some of the others, are just, it's remarkable. To some degree, the EIS complex puts the School of Engineering on the map.
And on an upward trajectory, he believes in preserving and extending.
There's a certain approach, an analytic method, scientific method comes to mind, that is fundamental to the education that engineers and others learn here, and it's served myself and it's served others well.